Okay, hello.
Hello.
Welcome back to Sisterhood of the Traveling Gi. I'm your host, Ashley.
And I'm your co-host, Edelia. Okay, I'm really just a guest, but I'm going to call myself the co-host.
Which is fine. Thought about it anyway, so it's all good.
I'm here for it.
So today's episode, we're going to talk about the top female grapplers at ADCC, but only the minus 60 kilogram division. I'm gonna be honest, I've been a little busy, guys. Got a lot of stuff going on in my life, so...
Including the fact that you competed at that very event.
Oh, also, well, not the main, obviously.
Well, but you still competed at said event.
I went to the ADCC Open, which was pretty exciting. You know, I really enjoy their rule set. With the first half being no points, you know, so you get a little chance to just do whatever the hell you want.
Move
without
around,
penalty.
It's nice.
Yeah, I'm starting to feel like the IBJJF rules, honestly, are just going to get phased out. Like, I'm actually preparing for PANS right now, and just having to focus on the points that are being scored and having to counter those points while I'm trying to just hit my sequences is kind of annoying, not going to lie.
That's part of competition, though. It really is, but that's part of also being a good grappler competitively.
You're right.
You need to know your rules.
You're right. I should be able to defeat people in all rule sets, yes. It's just not my favorite one.
I get it. I understand.
Plus, they don't even give me money, so, like, whatever.
No. Very true. But you know what? The record...
And they charge you, like, 3 times. Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
you got promoted. If it was less than a year, they're going to charge you again for your new belt promotion. So, that happened to me and a teammate. So just saying, not cool. I think you guys should adjust that. IBJJF.
IBJJF does not care about your opinion. I'm going to tell you that right now.
Well, you know, they should, because I'm sure a lot of people agree with me.
They definitely do. And they're still doing it.
You're right. I'm still signing up, right?
That's what I'm saying.
I hate them. Anyway, okay, so back to ADCC, the cool kids club.
Cool.
So the smaller division consisted of Maisa Bastos. We're going to talk about these girls and their stats because when I was a blue belt, I kind of didn't know anybody's names, didn't know what they did, their styles, didn't really know anybody, and nobody was going to teach me either because it takes a lot of research to know about these people. It took me a little time to actually do some research on them for you guys. So, but I did enjoy watching them fight. I knew a couple of them, not all of them. I kind of left out the 2 girls that I didn't really know because they weren't really top female grapplers in my opinion. I'm sorry. That's mean. That's mean, you know?
Well,
I'm just going to say I don't know them and I wasn't interested in researching them, so I did the top ones. I'm sorry.
It's fine. No one's gonna guilt you for that, I promise.
Okay, good. I'm not a mean person, I promise. Okay, so the first one we're gonna talk about is Bianca Basilio.
Oh, okay. I have it here. Okay. So, first of all, not first of all, we've been doing this for a minute. But it must have been really exciting to actually see a lot of these female grapplers, like in person.
I was super pumped, and the audience was like so many people, and literally anyone, female or male, that threw up a submission, the whole audience would just like jump out of their seats at the same time, just yelling at the top, and then the competitors on the mat getting like, yes! It was awesome. Like, the vibe was great.
Yeah.
It was really fun. The first day, you know, they kind of like got delayed and things didn't run on schedule, so that was kind of annoying. But the second day, they made up for it, and they made sure everything ran on time, and everything was great. You know, they really made up for it.
That sounds like it was really great.
Yeah, it was really fun, honestly. Like, it was super exciting.
All right.
What?
Did you eat there?
Like, food?
Yeah.
At the event?
Yeah.
It wasn't great food, but yeah. What? It wasn't great.
I feel like in all competitions, they don't go all out in the food that they serve. I wish they did, though.
No, it was like stadium food.
And maybe acai bowls.
Yeah, but those even looked kind of like, what?
They always do.
Okay.
At least to me, at competitions, they always look good.
I went at the hotel. My hotel had great acai bowls. I got a huge one there after the weight cut. Knocked out real quick right after that. But it was delicious.
Well, yeah, because you essentially ate grape ice cream.
And fruits and granola. Anyway, back to Bianca.
Oh yeah, that's
Sorry.
right. Okay,
So she's a Brazilian.
26 years old.
Speaking of that, oh my God, there was so much like USA versus like Brazil in that stadium.
But it's actually so refreshing to see that then.
That's why everybody was hyped, because for the longest these Brazilians have just been controlling the scene, and finally, like whatever you want to call it, American Jiu-Jitsu, whatever, bro. That's what people are calling it.
American Jiu-Jitsu. As far as I know, all of our
like,
roots are Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
No,
I mean
like Keenan Cornelius, he's like trying to like, you know, what do you call that? Like coin that name basically. Like it's a different
Keenan Cornelius
style.
needs to sit down.
Relax. It's just a style. Like we're more active.
white
We're
person.
more active. We want to go for subs. They're very like, I just want to win. You know.
Which is fine and that's great, but why does that have to be just something that America does? Everyone that does the sport.
Well, because apparently it's more noticed in Americans when we fight. Like you can see this different styles. So I guess it's just hyping people up. And there was a lot of that. Every time somebody from the USA won, it was just like USA cheering. I'm telling you. And when two Brazilians would fight and it would be really boring. I'm sorry, guys. Sorry again.
That's fine.
And it would be really like just stagnant. You literally, at one point, the whole audience straight up did the wave at one point. We did the wave.
Really?
The whole audience did the wave.
So like it's a baseball game and everything.
Dude, it
I
was,
love it.
and then that lasted like, I think, let's say a minute or two, and then it changed to like phone lights. The whole audience doing phone lights.
Oh, I
that
love
lasted about a
that.
minute, and then it switched to like a chant that I don't remember, and then it switched to something else, and then finally the match was over. That's how boring that match was.
Name the fighters, Ashley.
I can't even remember who it was. I'm gonna be honest.
Oh, so you can't even throw the shade.
That's how boring it was. Like,
Alright.
who was it? Oh my God, I don't know. I'll have to look that up for you.
In the
later.
men's division?
Oh yeah, it was dudes.
Definitely.
It was dudes. Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, guys. Back to Bianca.
All I'm saying is America wouldn't have Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu if it wasn't for the Brazilians. So like, calm down. I get that we're better now, but like, calm down.
I get that we're better now. Calm down. Okay, so Bianca, she is 26 years old, Brazilian born, obviously. She was born in February of 1996.
And she's an Aquarius. I'm gonna steal that.
Bitch, I was gonna say it. Yeah, we're gonna say the zodiac. So she's an Aquarius, which makes sense. Aquariuses are pretty analytical, you know, so it would make sense that they would.
We're breaking it down that far.
Just a little bit.
Okay.
It would make sense that they would enjoy the puzzle aspect of the whole game.
Okay.
Okay. So her lineage is from Carlos Gracie, but she received her black belt from Kyle Almeida.
Okay.
Yeah. So these are just names to me also. I get that it's a Gracie lineage, but for the most part, most of these people did not get their black belts from a Gracie. Because, I don't know, they're in Brazil, I guess.
This is so different than when you looked at the names like when I first started.
Oh, yeah.
Because there was a Gracie everywhere you looked.
No, yeah, for pretty much almost everybody started with Gracie lineage. But Bianca, so she actually started as a child with gymnastics, so that's probably why she's so active and flexible and quick.
I can see that.
I would have loved to do gymnastics. She started BJJ at the age of 12, and she got her black belt at the age of 20. So within 8 years, she got her black belt. And that was in 2016. So
Okay.
that was not too long ago. She's medaled in a bunch of competitions of IBJJF, like Pans, Open, Worlds. She's also won at Abu Dhabi. I'm talking like first place.
So clearly we're talking about someone that's very talented.
Right. She definitely has a lot of important titles under her belt. And like I said, she's aggressive. She's fast. She doesn't care about like putting on the pressure. She usually fights. Well, she's in the minus 60 kilograms. I think she's in the, maybe I want to say like in the 120s pounds.
Okay.
Like actual like weight. Yeah, she's pretty small. She's short. She's petite. So, but she's good. She's aggressive. She's actually she has like one MMA fight under her belt apparently that she won. Yeah. So
that's impressive. I always think it's impressive when it's jiu-jitsu and then they can also like do MMA fighting. Because it takes a lot to be okay with getting hit in the face.
Yeah, and she's not super muscular either. You know, I'm sure she has a little bit of muscle, but she's not like super buff or anything.
She looks quite athletic to me. Not like buff or anything, but she looks quite
like
athletic.
compared to Bia, how she looked at this tournament, dude, Bia looked ripped.
I know.
When they did that face off, I was like, oh my god.
I love it.
I'm like, did she do steroids?
No.
Literally what I thought, because she looked so different from the last time. I was like, from when I saw her, and I think it was in WNO, I'm like, I don't remember her being so ripped.
But she's not.
And her face, yeah, she looked very like intense.
Really?
I could be remembering wrong. Who knows?
Oh
my god!
I've seen it. I've seen it.
Well, anywho, her highest submission, like the rate, is an ankle lock, but she does hit rear naked chokes, kimuras, and arm bars pretty often.
Okay.
In total, she has like 95 wins. She's a current featherweight, whatever that is.
Okay.
Featherweight, like 115, 120.
Light featherweight, so light as a feather. I get it. I get it.
She fights under Team Atos. And out of those 95 wins, 54 of them are submissions.
Ooh,
which is a good amount.
Yeah.
27 are wins by points.
Okay.
And there was some wins by advantages and stuff.
What does that make her percentage?
But nobody
of winning?
cares about that.
Oh shit! I want to do the math.
The advantages and stuff?
Oh no, advantages no, but I want to see like what the.
incorporate those numbers.
No, I would have wanted to know the percentage.
Well,
I mean, I could do it now, but I'm too drunk to do that.
Yeah, sorry guys. Not happening. Her top subs, as I mentioned, were ankle lock, and this is by order. So like the one that she's hit the most, ankle lock.
Ooh.
Next is toe holds.
Ooh.
After that, arm bar, then kimura, then rear naked chokes.
Okay, so someone that's kind of scary in a lot of positions. Okay.
And she's small.
Oh,
Small and scary.
which like makes it easier for them to get to certain places. Like you.
Sometimes.
No, a lot of the times. Don't play that game. I've seen you.
Okay, so Bia Mesquita. So
I love her.
Yeah,
Okay.
she's been in the game for a long time.
Long time. She was already a champion by the time I started. She was already a big name.
Sorry, guys, I was drinking something.
No, it's cool. Drink away.
She's actually 31 years old.
I know.
That's my age, so I'm like, that gives me hope, kind of. Even though she was a champion at like 15, but whatever, you know.
I mean, valid, but she also started by what? She was like 5 years old when she started? Yeah, she started at 5 years old.
Yeah, she started at 5 with her brother training jiu-jitsu, who her brother actually quit eventually, and she's just stuck with it.
Let's see how my kids are. It'd be funny if it was that way too for me.
Yo, make them champions.
I'm gonna. I can't. So those who can't do teach, right?
Your daughter's mean.
Yeah, she is mean. My daughter is mean.
Whatever. She'll be meaner than these bitches. And she'll win ADCC.
Here's hoping.
Okay, so she's 31, also Brazilian born. Her birthday is April 7th, 91, which makes her an Aries.
Ooh, I
Fire sign, you see. So that was expected also. Fiery signs, like I'm a fire sign. Like it just makes sense. Like passionate, aggressive. Like yes, all about it.
So I'm a water sign. Why am I attracted?
You probably like the flow of it.
I've got no flow.
I've got no flow. Then I don't know. You tell me. Why do you like it?
I don't know.
She has to get choked.
I have to.
That's what.
Apparently, it's because I like to get choked, and you know what? I don't think I can disagree with that statement.
Don't touch the keyboard.
I didn't.
Okay. Okay, so she obviously medaled in a bunch of competitions all the way to like age 10, and then but at 9, she actually started training judo,
Which I think is amazing. Like, to be able to cross-train and do judo to mix that with jiu-jitsu. Of course she was super scary on the mats for, like, years.
Yeah, she's strong at her takedowns. Like, she's very comfortable with her stand-up game, so she doesn't mind standing up and being top. I don't really see her playing bottom game very much. Now that I think about it. No,
she's always been really aggressive.
She's
I was
definitely
surprised.
more aggressive than Bianca.
Yeah, that's why I was kind of surprised by the match that I saw there.
Yeah. So at age 9, she actually trained judo for a few years, up until age 12. So that's a solid amount of takedown practice.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely want to get some judo practice, or just takedown practice in general. Like definitely like getting all those martial arts styles up in there. I even want to add some sumo. I've been watching sumo, and they do things that we can totally do that are effective. And I'm like, oh, I need to try this. And they have a belt too, so I'm like, I could do this in the gi. I'm like, I need to try this.
Gio tells me that all the time.
It's true. They have moves that we can arm drags like the same way, like the leg trips, the single legs that they do, and it's on these huge dudes. You see these little guys doing these single leg takedowns or these leg trips or these belt throws with these huge dudes, and it just gives you so much hope.
See, I'm more interested in Muay Thai than I am sumo, but okay. Like kicks and stuff like that. I've got strong legs. Let me use them, bro.
Oh, you can't use it in Jiu-Jitsu. You can use some of the sumo in Jiu-Jitsu. You can't use Muay Thai in Jiu-Jitsu.
No, you can't, but Muay Thai would just be fun
I'm
to know.
talking about things that you can use like mixed, okay?
Oh, then judo for me. Judo's always been one that I've been interested in training.
Judo and wrestling.
Oh, and wrestling too, yeah. Wrestling.
I don't know about wrestling, man.
So, I guess with judo, there seems to be a lot of people seem to stop training judo because of like knee injuries, though, because that's why Bia stopped training at the age of 12.
Damn, and you're at 12.
Yeah, so imagine having like knee problems so young. Apparently, I guess it puts a lot of pressure on the knees. I don't know. So she stopped at 12, but I'm sure she got a good amount of like knowledge from that.
Oh, 100%.
For sure.
And it would be easy to incorporate that into jiu-jitsu.
Oh, and then look at this. And then at age 15, she started training freestyle wrestling for a short time.
Oh, there you go.
So you see? She's very versed in things that are overlapping in jiu-jitsu, so that's really good.
Yeah.
And then she finally just fully dedicated herself to jiu-jitsu and received her black belt at the age of 20, and that was in 2011. Mm-hmm. So that was a long time ago.
And she was awarded her black belt by Leticia Ribeiro.
Yeah. Also
I like
Team
her.
Gracie.
She's tiny.
Yeah?
Yeah,
I was just telling her, I was like, I'm not sure who Leticia is, but I feel like I should know. So if I don't, and you heard this, don't be offended. I'm sure you're fabulous.
I'm sure you're fabulous. And damn, 2011, that's 11 years ago that she got her black belt. So she's been a black belt for a very long time.
Yeah.
She's very experienced.
The skill is there.
The skill is there. So she has a really strong muscular build. I'm sure she knows how to play close guard. I've seen her play it, but I mostly see her in dominant positions and pressure passing Bia.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's aggressive. Typically, she's aggressive.
Yeah, she's also one.
The last match I saw, not so much, but she's typically aggressive.
Yeah, she was a little passive in her match against Fionn, but it's a very important event. So I get why she was reserved, but it wasn't her typical fighting style. She's usually like putting the pressure on and smashing people, like
100%. Yeah, that's what I'm normal.
like
that's what
she
I'm
don't
used to.
care. Like she's usually, what did I say? Bitchy Bia. Bia the bitch. She's usually bitchy to like, you know, like just not caring. But I wasn't seeing that against Fionn. But she has won ADCC, Worlds, IBJJF Worlds, Gi and No Gi, PANS, Abu Dhabi, UAE, JJF.
And once again, she's 31 years old and
Yeah.
she's playing a game against 20-somethings. So
And she's been fighting since she was 5, so...
no, I'm
I'm
not trying to be an ageist over here. I'm legitimately not. She can still definitely hold her own. I don't know what was going on with her,
It's true, though.
but that's not what I'm used to seeing from her.
It's true. Everybody's in their 20s, except Bia. She's the only one in her 30s.
Which makes sense as to why she would want to play a little bit more reserved. That's all I'm saying. Okay?
She got tired.
You're making it worse.
Her knees were hurting.
Maybe her knees were hurting. We never know.
That's true.
But she did good. So her record, you know, it's actually not as strong as Bianca's, surprisingly. Bia has 68 total wins, and she fights under Team Gracie. 33 of those are submissions, and 12 were won by points.
You haven't said this girl's name.
No. Her top submissions are armbar, rear naked choke, ankle lock, and then bow and arrow, which would be gi specific. For the most part. So yeah, compared to Bianca's 95 total wins, that's pretty crazy. And Bia is not ranked.
Really?
Yeah. She's not. I tried finding her and she wasn't ranked.
That's weird.
I think in no-gi, she's not very ranked in no-gi.
Oh, that's valid. Every single match of hers that I ever saw that I like, where I
She's-
was like,
yeah.
this is what I kind of want to fight. Like, yeah, it's always been a gi. So yeah, that makes sense.
I
Actually.
think now she's more active in no-gi. She does have no-gi titles, but just not that many. So she's definitely breaking out of the gi shell.
Okay, that's probably what it is. All right.
Yeah. So next I'm gonna talk about Maisa Bastos, who's really exciting to watch. I noticed her in the trials, the ADCC trials. That's when I first saw her, and she was just inverting like nonstop against like what's her name, Jasmine Rocha, just like nonstop. And this girl could not figure out what to do, and I'm like, I love this girl. She's just all up on these legs, doing whatever she wants, and she did it to everybody.
That also sounds like it would be a lot of fun to watch.
And she's also pretty petite, but she was like.
I feel like
Not like pressure, just fast and
the most exciting grapplers to watch as far as females go typically tend to be the smaller ones because they can move faster.
true.
So those are always the most exciting matches.
Yeah, like if you think about Gabby Garcia, bro, she barely moved.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a bigger lady, and that's kind of how I like to roll.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll mention we'll talk about the bigger ladies in another episode. But yeah, they tend to move slower and more technical.
Yeah, 100%.
With a lot of pressure.
Because you have to.
Very uncomfortable.
They put the pressure on.
Yeah. Like,
all the way on.
Yeah, so.
But that's not what we're talking about now. We're talking about fast.
Yeah, and aggressive.
Yeah.
So she's one of those. She's really exciting to watch. I absolutely love her. She's only 24 years old. She's pretty young. And she's a Scorpio, born in October of 97. She's also Brazilian. A lot of Brazilians.
Well, to be expected.
And
for
she's-
now, because America.
Because America. USA. USA. She's a black belt under Julio Cesar Pereira and Jai Court of GF Team.
Okay.
But also under Team Unity.
Okay.
I think more people would know that.
Yeah,
probably.
that's what I'm familiar with. The other name, I was like, eh?
She is actually ranked number 1 rooster weight and number 2 light featherweight.
Ooh, okay.
Multiple divisions, yeah. She's pretty badass, honestly.
Yeah, no, for real. And to be able to move between divisions that easily and still collect titles is also impressive.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and she's number 3 pound for pound.
Okay.
She's a bad bitch, guys. She is really fun to watch. Like, if you can check her out, Maisa Bastos. She started Jiu-Jitsu at the age of 12, and she got her black belt at the age of 21.
Wow.
So, that's a good amount of time. Yeah. It's like 9 years.
Yeah,
9 years. She got first place in World's Gi and No Gi, first place in Pan's Gi and No Gi, first place IBJJF Pro, American Pro, Abu Dhabi. She's everywhere.
So I think it's clear. I think it's clear to everyone that we're talking about, they're all badass.
Yeah.
All of them.
You're gonna be surprised with one girl's record.
But all the other ones.
But
badass.
she's still a badass. Like,
well, yeah, no, she got there, so she has to.
Yeah, so wait till we get to her. Maisa's very flowy, as I mentioned. She inverts. She does a lot of barambolos. She does a lot of grabbing the leg to entangle or to just sweep and come up to the top. Like, she doesn't play the top that much, but she knows how to, and she'll take the back more than anything. She doesn't really play a lot of mount.
Okay. Well, honestly, if you can have the back, that's better anyway,
Exactly.
so bring it the fuck on.
Exactly.
Okay.
So that's her style, very flowy, smaller build, and she pretty much does her thing to everybody. She went against Bia, and Bia pretty much shut it down, but Bia was probably being reserved as well and just not wanting to engage too much because she's very entangly. So the moment you step in, she's already like wrapping you up. So obviously you're gonna back up real quick. So yeah. I think she may have been a little intimidated, and Maisa ended up losing her first match.
She was aggressive.
Yeah, she was fighting the whole time. The whole time. So that was a lot of heart there, and I was a little upset that she lost. Because Bia stayed reserved in the next match. So I would have actually much preferred that Maisa moved on. I think that would have been more exciting.
But I don't.
Maisa would have had to fight Fionn. That would have been exciting because Fionn is not scared to do the back and forth. So she's comfortable on top and on the bottom, you know. So she's flowy too. She can be flowy, but she can also be really aggressive and pressure. So I just think it would have been more exciting. Bia was being too.
She really was. It wasn't as exciting as it normally is to watch.
Too conservative. And then for Maisa's record, 88 wins, 43 of those being submissions, so that's almost half, and 25 being by points. Her top subs are choke in general, so not just a rear naked choke, but chokes. Then the rear naked choke, and then arm bars. Like, I think she does a lot of spider web armbar with, like, because she also entangles the legs and, like, inverts and stuff and does all of that. So she gets that, like, a lot.
Is that the reason you were telling me you want to invert more after watching
She
her?
did inspire me when I was watching her in the trials, yes. But also because, like, my abs are just terrible. And I can tell that I'm struggling to invert because of my abs. I've been working on my abs, though.
Your core needs to.
Yeah. So it's getting better, but I can do it, but I have to, like, really throw my hips. So I really need to strengthen my core because I'd like to grab people's legs. So I know it's going to help me. And watching her, it did inspire me.
Well, it is important.
The fact that she could just do it repeatedly from, like, everywhere, I was like, yo, this girl is amazing. And then I found out she was so young. I got confused at one point. I thought she was older.
I remember.
It was a mess.
And
And then I thought she was like 40.
What?
I don't know what the hell I read. I'm crazy. Maybe I smoked too much. I don't know.
She looked like a baby, though.
Yeah, I'm not good at telling people's ages, I guess. I don't know, but yeah, she's 24. Very young.
Okay.
Super impressed by her, and she's gonna be back, guys. So I'm sure she's gonna do that next trial, and she's gonna wipe the floor again, and she's gonna be right back in the main event again, and I'll be there cheering her on most likely because that was actually really fun in Vegas.
No, you clearly liked her a lot.
Oh yeah, I liked her. I love Fionn, I love Maisa, and Brianna, who I'm gonna talk about right now. Brianna is from Canada.
Hey.
The only word I
They
know
say
that
a
has
lot.
an accent is a boot.
Yeah. But they also say a lot.
No.
Hey, what's
Yeah, no, they do. They
Those are
legit.
pirates.
So they're pirates.
No! Canadians say A all the time. I swear to God, look it up. They say A, yeah. I'm not making it up. They say A. I swear.
Hey, what's that, a boat?
Yeah, just like that.
She doesn't sound like that though. I actually watched an interview of her. She actually sounds not that Canadian. She's from Quebec. I don't know. Maybe they just have less of an accent there. I don't know.
Canadians-
They have more French, right? The
Oh,
Quebec.
yeah.
They do.
More French.
What's your
people.
last name?
Saint Marie. That's
Oh,
pretty
yeah,
French. Yeah.
that is pretty French, yeah.
So yeah, she did sound very Canadian speaking English. So.
Canadians don't all sound that way. Like what you're explaining, they don't all sound that way. Do you not follow any Canadian YouTubers?
No.
I watch a lot of YouTube, guys.
Yeah.
It's kind of a problem.
I can tell.
Because I knew A.
I actually love Canada. I love that show. What is it? Degrassi. Do you guys remember Degrassi?
How could you not?
Canadian.
Drake was there.
Oh, true. Drake was in Degrassi.
You never watched Degrassi?
Oh
We
my
have
God.
someone else that's here, but she's not really on the show, but you might hear her in the background.
Oh, true. Sorry. We have a teammate here that's just talking to us on the sidelines.
Yeah. So if you hear us like answering random questions and you don't really hear the person that's asking
It's an
it,
entity.
Yeah. We have a poltergeist!
It's a small person.
God damn it. What were we talking? Oh, Canada, right?
Yes, Canada, Degrassi.
Oh, Degrassi and Drake.
Drake was on Degrassi
You
in
like
a
Drake,
wheelchair.
Oh, okay.
You don't like Champagne Poppy?
If you want to see Drake in a wheelchair, just look up Degrassi.
Yeah.
Okay. Anywho.
I like Champagne Poppy.
Anywho. So Brianna St. Marie, probably French. You know, surprisingly, there's not that much information about these girls. Like, I really want to try interviewing them if I get popular enough, because there's like one article on all of them terrible.
You hear that, people? We want to get popular enough that we can actually go ahead and like try to interview these people.
What else
So
do you want to know?
I want to know like their background, like not just their like sports background.
yeah, like
Their
did they
childhood trauma.
No.
not childhood trauma, but like
What do you like to do besides jiu-jitsu? Like
no,
that's all they do.
or
That's
what
not
made you,
true.
or
That's
what,
not true.
or what drove you to jiu-jitsu, like to begin with? What sparked the interest
What
in
made
wanting
you
to do
love
that?
it?
There's plenty of things.
Trauma,
like-
bro.
well, sometimes it's trauma. I didn't learn jiu-jitsu because of trauma, so no,
kidding,
not
I'm kidding.
always.
okay, so Brianna was born August 30th. She's a Virgo
Ooh.
and 96, so she's 27 years old, I believe, if I did the math right.
Okay. Let's just say she's 27. If not, follow us on our Instagram and chime on in. Let us know.
Let us know how wrong we are.
Yeah. And I'm going to keep plugging the Instagram from here on out, okay?
Because we forgot to do it for the first 3 episodes.
So if you guys want to communicate with us, because obviously you can't through Spotify, feel free to follow us on Instagram and make sure to chime on in the conversation in there. Let us know what you guys think about these fighters. Let us know if you hate us. Let us know if you love us.
Or if you want to hear about a different fighter specifically, and I'll do some research. But there will probably be no research on that person. Just letting you know.
So Sisterhood of the Traveling D.
Make it a thing. I will interview these people.
Guys, if this isn't the same quality we did last time, we're really drunk.
Anywho. That's my transition phrase. So Brianna's lineage is also Carlos Gracie, somehow.
Another Gracie.
Somehow. But she received her black belt from Fabio Holanda and Leonardo Saggioro.
Deja ver, ¿dónde está el nombre?
Saggioro.
I can help you. Where is it?
Saggioro.
Yep, that's Saggioro. Yep.
I don't know who they are, but they're very good because this girl, I'm going to start off with this girl's record. This girl from Canada has a whopping 13 wins.
Oh.
6 by submission, which is about half.
Not exactly. It's less than half. But
And
okay.
5 by points. So I'm guessing the others were like advantages or something. Like I said, I did not write those down because I am not impressed by advantages.
Okay.
Um,
Oh, so technically she has the highest like win rank out of all of them then, because it's almost at 100. It's too shy of 100.
what you mean?
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So she's won 11 matches total out of these 13.
Oh, right, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, so
versus
she has
losses.
So
yeah.
technically, ratio-wise, like percentage-wise, she would have the highest percentage.
Yeah, and the titles that this girl has under her belt are very large titles. Like she won the East Coast Trials in 2021. She won the West Coast Trials in 2022. Like, and then she won Who's Number One. That's, I think, where I first saw her on Who's Number One. And I'm like, who is this girl? Like, she came out of nowhere and just dominated.
So
like,
she's like the
completely.
rookie right now.
And that was
before
this
that
year.
kind of.
Yeah, that was this year, that WNO. And she's like, she's like the new one, the newcomer that just came out of the woodworks and was like, yo, I'm freaking awesome. What's up?
She's the Lightning McQueen of this bitch.
Straight up. Like, she's awesome. I don't know. Somebody told me she was a lawyer, but straight up, I could not find that anywhere. That's also, I want to know if they ever have, like, jobs. Like, do they have? Because I have a full-time job.
Oh my god, if she's a lawyer and she does
Okay,
this?
no. Somebody told me that, but I could not find that information anywhere at all. So, you know, these are things I would ask them.
She gives me gay vibes.
Does she? Just answer.
I didn't get I didn't get those vibes from her interview, at least.
Or poltergeist has spoken.
She's awesome. She's a warrior, though.
Wait, are we
Like,
talking
she
about
did
Rihanna?
not... Yeah.
Sorry.
She did not give up on her match against Fionn. She was a freaking warrior the whole time in that finals match. And I'm glad, like, it ended like that. Like, that was a good ending.
Yeah. I feel like that's the one that I felt kind of stagnant at one point, though.
It was back and forth. They were kind of doing the same thing. They were both doing like half guard, and then like 3/4 guard passing. Like it was very like they were kind of evenly matched in that regard. Like they had similar styles, I think.
Yeah.
So they were good at blocking each other from doing anything, and then eventually she lost by points.
Okay.
So
yeah,
towards like the last like few minutes of the 20-minute match that they had.
Yeah, that was a really long match. I'm not gonna lie, I felt like it got a little, like they were so evenly matched where it did.
And they had already fought that day. They had already fought
Yeah.
that day too, so it was 2 matches that day. All the girls had 2 matches, unless they lost. I'm talking about Brianna and Fionn.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So, okay. So, this girl actually, as a child, started with rugby.
Okay.
Which makes sense as to why she's such a warrior. Of course, Shadow making his appearance once again.
Every single time.
If you heard him.
He might as well be a co-host, too.
So, are you the co-host?
I'm the unofficial co-host, and you're officially now the poltergeist.
This is what she wanted.
I would
anyway.
be, yeah.
So rugby is actually a very aggressive sport, which would make sense as to why she's able to put up with the aggressiveness of these top fighters, and why she was able to do so well. She's not only does she have natural talent for jiu-jitsu, but she can take a hit.
Clearly.
Yeah.
Clearly.
And she started that at 11.
Yo.
11.
Yo.
Slamming kids. Kids slamming each other.
Wait,
11.
are we talking rugby or are we talking
rugby?
jiu-jitsu? Oh my god. And that's like a way to, like, yo, she had to have lost teeth. For sure she lost teeth.
I don't know.
When Gio was in the Navy, Gio was in a rugby team and Gio got hooked up. Okay?
Maybe, I don't know. I wasn't looking at her teeth too closely, so.
Don't worry, there's crowns and implants for that.
Well, that's what she was doing, and she won championships, like team championships with that. So, and then she started jiu-jitsu at 19. That's like almost 10 years later.
Yeah,
or 8
she's
years.
a baby. Wait, then when did she get her black belt?
So 19 is when she started, which was 2016, and then she got her black belt in 2021.
Holy shit!
That was only 5 years later.
Ooh, I have a feeling.
And then she won all those things.
We're gonna see so much more of her. Please hear this and join us.
Yeah. Oh my god, I would love to interview her. I'll try messaging them. Yeah, she's a freaking badass. Straight up, like and then she won second place at official ADCC. She lost to the champion, the person that won second place last ADCC. That's insane.
That says something.
That's insane. She got her black belt in 5 years, and look where she's already at.
Obviously, she's talented. She's skillful.
And I like that she does things that I do, like the half guard.
Okay, yeah, but I already told you
stuff.
how I feel about that.
I know. Okay, yeah,
you get
smashed there. You get smashed there a little bit, but she used that all the way up until this match, and that's when it wasn't working so well.
Yeah, but that's when you need to be able to like move away from that and have a.
Well, girl, she's still fresh.
Whatever. No, and she's good. Clearly, she's better than I am. She's a black belt.
She's gonna find a solution.
Clearly.
Fionn, the last one.
Oh.
Poltergeist interrupting.
Sorry.
Rushing us to the last person. Fionn. Which is fine, I guess. The winner. Wait, did I say Brianna? She's a Virgo. Did I say that?
You did.
Also analytical. Makes sense.
Not a single cancer.
No duplicate signs. I was actually expecting duplicate signs. Maybe when I tap into the heavyweight category, maybe we'll start seeing some duplicates in the women's in general.
I just want to know if anyone's a Cancer. Are there any other bleeding hearts out there that do this?
That are champions? Probably not.
No. But I still love it.
Cancers are too sensitive.
We really are. We're very
How about
sensitive.
the male?
Huh?
The male
Doubt
version?
it.
I don't know.
That's too much research. Too many dudes out there might do it.
Yeah, it's
Well,
way
like
too
the
many
top.
dudes.
So Fionn was born January 18th of 95. So she's a Capricorn.
Like Gio.
Very like headstrong, which
Yup.
makes sense because she like slapped her face.
That was nice.
I don't know if that was for her finals match or the one before that, but I don't know if it was to slap the nerves out of her or to pump herself up.
Both.
But
It's both.
or both. It's both, apparently, according to the poltergeist. So I believe it. Maybe I should try that.
Yeah, you can get someone to slap you.
I'll slap you.
I'll slap you too.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
We'll take turns. We'll double team you, Ashley.
There we go.
I'm good. She was born in Wales, so she's actually the first champion from Wales.
Ooh.
And she's female.
Not USA. No, I'm not kidding.
Okay, valid, not USA. We had a lot of good USAs from the males, and then we had Amy Campo who beat Gabby, and we were like USA, US. That was in the female category. That was awesome. But to be honest, that match was a little off because of the ref being horrible and not stopping the match when it should have been stopped. But I think everybody was kind of happy to see Gabby just lose. I'm sorry, Gabby. Your time is over. Just stay in your gym, keep teaching people, and just stop competing. That's it.
You've already made a name for yourself.
You
I
already
promise,
won
Gabby.
a million titles. Let the
everybody
new
knows
people
you.
come out. Yeah, everybody knows you. That's it. Just
Yo,
stay home.
Wait, hold on a second. I have a question.
Just stay home. I literally said that at the event. I'm like, go home, Gabby.
I have a question though. Did her thong really pop out of her gi? Because I haven't watched that match.
Did her what?
Did her thong really pop out of her?
Oh my
out
god,
of her,
people
like,
said
clothes?
that, but I didn't notice.
I didn't see that.
I wasn't
That's
close
why.
enough. She was like in the far mat. For me.
I have to pay attention. I have to, but I did not, and I feel like I would have seen if there was like a whale tail sprout. You
Dude,
know what
apparently
I mean?
that's like all she cares about. I had a teammate that went to her academy, and all she did was talk about like her partying and like just her famousness or whatever.
Her famous.
Yeah, like not jiu-jitsu. You know, like
her.
not teaching jiu-jitsu. You get me? Like it was kind of just like wasting your time almost.
Really.
And then when he told me that, I'm like, okay, not only does she have like kind of whatever jiu-jitsu, but she's not
having a
even
good time.
teaching good. She's just having a good time and,
I don't- but I don't
taking
think it's-
people's money.
Hold on a second.
Bro,
Hold on a
that's
second.
it.
I don't think it's whatever jujitsu either.
Okay, to
I
me, it's just
don't.
like not the most exciting. That's what I mean.
You're right. It's not, but she's just a larger grappler, and that tends to be a pattern with larger grapplers. It's not as exciting.
Not
to
only
watch.
that, she trimmed down a lot, and
Yeah,
when
she
she
did.
showed up for this event, she
looked
looked
like a
humongous. Not trimmed down at all. I'm like, did this bitch do steroids again before this event? And she literally looked swollen.
But she looks like that
No.
all the time.
No. She trimmed
Doesn't
down.
Her mom look the same way.
Her
They're
mom?
just
I don't
very
know. I've seen her and her
athletic
mom.
builds.
No,
They're just very-
way.
There's
Look at her
definitely
Instagram.
also look. There's definitely
Look at her-
steroids. There have been steroids there. I am not saying otherwise.
Look at her Instagram.
It's a fucking dick. Okay?
Just 6 inches. Look at her Instagram. You will. I don't even think she posted pictures of how she looked at this event. Because it was totally different. Okay, back to Fionn. Anywho.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
Wow, we went off on a tangent on
Jesus.
someone we're not even talking about right now.
Yeah, sorry. Wait till we get to the heavyweight category.
Wait, we're doing this for the heavyweight too?
Yeah, this is just the
Okay,
minus
no, I
60.
just did it. I thought that we were just doing the most exciting division.
They were both exciting in their own ways. Yo, and the other one was exciting, and there was some sadness because of injuries. But anyway.
Well, yeah, okay, you're right.
There was drama in that one.
Wrap
All
it
right,
up.
so Fionn,
Wrap
the
it
winner,
up.
we gotta wrap it up. The champion of ADCC, she was amazing. She freaking dominated everybody. She took names and left roses on their graves. Straight up.
All right.
Straight
She's a
the
lady
F
killer.
up. Yes. She did not come to play, she came to slay. I'm telling you, that is the vibe I got from her the whole time.
She came
To
to
slay.
slay. All right, Lagatha, calm down.
She also did rugby as a child.
Oh, okay, so no repeating science, but repeating, what is it?
Sports.
Extracurricular
also
activities.
did judo, which is that explains that hip toss, that beautiful hip toss she did to Bia. It was amazing. I actually tried something similar and I copied her, and it was actually pretty effective at like breaking somebody's posture. And I'm definitely gonna try it again. But it was very impressive. And she started that at the age of 8.
Oh, wow.
Rugby. So that's younger than Brianna with the rugby and actually, Brianna didn't even do judo.
You guys want to look up the rugby rules and play rugby? Now I'm kind of interested.
Hell
Wanna
no.
play rugby?
Now I kind of want to play rugby.
I'll
I said
play rugby.
I said we were
Tackle
going
each
to
other?
use teeth.
Hold
but
on.
fuck
No,
it.
that involves skating. I'm horrible at skating.
Wait, rugby?
No, it doesn't.
It doesn't?
No,
Is it rugby
no.
skating?
No, it's like
Oh no, that's
it's
roller
like more
derby.
aggressive roller derby, which I kind of want.
Which is kind of like rugby,
Okay,
but on
I've
skates.
always wanted to do roller. Okay.
We're reeling it in because the actual host told us to, so we have
Yeah.
to.
Definitely. So she won a bunch of championships as a child. She started this at 8, rugby and judo. And then in 2013, she started MMA. And that's where she discovered Jiu-Jitsu.
Okay.
When she started freaking MMA. Jesus Christ.
A lot of MMA fighters discovered jiu-jitsu.
And that was at the age of 18. That's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was at
how old is
18.
she now? That was at 18. How old is she now?
She's 27.
Bro.
So, and in 2018, she got her black belt. So she was 23 when she got her black belt.
I love hearing that.
She's the #1 flyweight and bantamweight champion.
Oh.
Now the new ADCC champion. She got 2nd place in the last ADCC 2019. She's very aggressive, like I said, in both bottom and top game. Like, she'll rip your leg off. I saw her ripping legs off from the bottom and crushing you and your throat from the top. So, and flipping your ass over. Like, she was everything. Like, she was very impressive also. And she's heavier than Maisa, for sure. What did I say she was? Bantamweight and flyweight. Yeah,
She actually sounds like she would be fun to roll with if there wasn't a competition on the line.
Yeah, she's intense. Her favorite attack is the armbar.
Okay. I like that. Okay. It's my favorite too.
It's mine too.
She has I get a lot of arm bars too. I love arm bars.
Oh,
Yeah.
said the lady who told me not to do arm bars on her.
Oh, I remember that.
Mhm.
It's
You got
ingrained.
mad at me.
It's ingrained in my memory.
Yeah, you got real mad at me.
Yo, that was a very frustrating moment in my jiu-jitsu. That was a wall.
Because I kept getting you an arm bars.
It was a wall. Yeah.
It was on you,
I
bro.
I
It
know.
was on
I'm
you.
saying it was a wall for me.
And she was like, don't get arm bars. Don't give them to me.
I'm like, stop doing. I told her like, stop doing arm bars. She's like, stop giving them to me.
Oh,
And I'm like.
I like that.
My competitiveness, like, yeah, we're very competitive. Damn it. Okay, no, that's not her. Her total wins is 66 wins. 38 of them are submissions, 14 by points. Her top subs are rear naked choke and armbar,
Okay.
which we saw in the ADCC.
We did.
And she's under Team ECJJA, which I personally have not heard of.
Me
But,
either, actually.
you know, she trains in Wales and Ireland and all that, so she's amazing. Fionn Davies, Maisa Bastos, Brianna St. Marie, Bianca Basilio, Via Mesquita, they're all awesome.
All of them, yeah. All of them in their own right. They've all made a name for themselves. Clearly, that is why we're talking about them.
And if you're interested in any of them, you know, I hope this gives you, like, interest to do research and watch them fight to inspire your own jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, definitely.
Some extra mentions just for funsies. I'm not going to give
Yay.
you much information on them, just their names. Two girls that are also pretty exciting to watch and who are pretty up there is Tammy Musumeci, who's the sister of Mikey Musumeci.
Isn't that the girl who got her shoulder, like she got her arm dislocated or something like that at a competition, and she kept going anyway, and that's why everybody knew her name, because before then nobody really knew who she was. I'm pretty sure it's her, Musumeci, yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I have no idea. I cannot confirm
I
nor,
kind of
nor deny.
Does she wear glasses?
Yes.
Yeah, totally her.
She looks very nerdy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's her.
Yep, that's her. Okay, so
But
apparently...
she is a great grappler.
And she is a lawyer, her. She is an active lawyer.
Okay.
That girl.
Actually,
and
I can
she's
see
actually number 3 light featherweight. USA. USA. Lawyer. See? USA people be
about to
having
start
full-time
chatting.
jobs and doing jiu-jitsu, and then all the Brazilians just, like, not working.
They're chilling.
I'm jealous.
Same.
They got a
Right?
different pace of life out there, bro.
Exactly. Look at what to deal with.
That's probably
Guys,
why they're happy.
just quit your jobs and do jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
Bro.
Oh, another girl, Jessica Khan, also USA, number 6, light featherweight. She's also very exciting. She actually was on WNO, I think, or one of those things, and she got hurt pretty bad recently. But she's also very exciting to watch, and she's up there. Jessica Khan, Tammy Musumeci. More fun people to watch if you like watching people who go for the techs and just like to move. So that is our total episode, informative and hopefully entertaining.
Considering all the information we just spouted, we really hope we made this entertaining to listen to. And now you have more information on some of these super exciting grapplers
That are female.
That is right.
Oh,
Nothing.
guys, don't forget to follow the Instagram.
Yes, Sisterhood of the Traveling Geek.
Instagram. You can comment on whatever you want. The
Yes.
pictures, if it's about the episode, like just post whatever comments you want.
If you have information on some of these fighters and maybe we don't, or for whatever reason you follow them more closely than any of the information we can find online, let us know about them because we're actually super curious.
And if you really feel the need to follow me on my personal Instagram and my Jiu-Jitsu journey, it's Dark Nebula BJJ.
Follow her. She posts a lot. Not in a bad way. I did not mean for that to sound like I did that in a bad way.
Thanks for listening, guys. Love you. Bye.
Bye.